Welcome back, Trash and Talk today. Kurt's back. How you feeling, Kurt?
Feeling a little bit better on the mend. It's getting there.
Do you want to get into
Oh, we can get into it.
where you've been?
Oh, I've been on my stomach, on my side.
All right.
Not really sitting.
Just rolling around or,
Yeah.
taking it easy?
Yeah, no, not taking it easy. I got a new butthole made.
Oh, nice.
You know what I
Kurty
mean?
two asses.
Oh, that's what they call
Yes.
it.
We got the trash. We got the trash. Yeah, we got the trash. We got the trash. We got the trash. Our trash is your treasure. We got the trash. We got the trash. We got the trash. The raccoon kings are your treasure. So listen to our trash. So we listen to our trash.
Welcome back, Trash and Talk today. Kurt's back. How you feeling, Kurt?
Feeling a little bit better on the mend. It's getting there.
Do you want to get into
Oh, we can get into it.
where you've been?
Oh, I've been on my stomach, on my side.
All right.
Not really sitting.
Just rolling around or,
Yeah.
taking it easy?
Yeah, no, not taking it easy. I got a new butthole made.
Oh, nice.
You know what I
Kurty
mean?
two asses.
Oh, that's what they call me right
Assholes.
now. Curdy two assholes.
Nice.
That guy, he's like he's got two assholes. Well, now I do. Nah,
Oh, shit.
I had some stuff going on, man. I had a couple Pilonidal Cysts. I let them get bad.
Pilonidal Cyst. Where's that from? Hawaii?
Oh, yeah. From the Isle of
Polynesian type shit?
I want to rip your asshole. But
And what the hell is it? How'd you get that? What happened with that? Explain to the people.
All right, so usually it's like ingrown hair or something like that, or sweat at the where your
You are a bit hairy.
spine. Yeah, I'm very hairy. Where your spine hits your top of your butt crack.
Okay.
So I had it for a while. The idiot that I am, I'm just like, you know what, whatever, forget it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. It got bigger and bigger. And what happened with mine is, so two of them came in sideways through the top of the crack.
Okay.
And I guess when they buried themselves inside the cheek, they grew back out.
Oh, so these hairs were doing like gymnastics in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it got to the point where if I bumped into something, it would hurt like really, really bad. And then they started, one of them got like infected. I went to the surgeon. He goes, how long you been dealing with this? I said, I don't know. Not that long. He goes, it's definitely over a year.
Really?
So my girlfriend's like, you've had this thing for over 2 years. I'm like, no way have I had this over 2 years. Maybe I
Well,
have.
she would know. Maybe she's looking at your ass.
Yeah, nobody wants to look at my ass now, pal. Maybe back then. Hey, now you look at it.
Well,
Looks like a car wreck.
You sent me a picture. I
Oh.
mean, it was not necessary. It was
No,
fucking
but I just
disgusting.
wanted to let you get a feel for what.
Nah,
had
I'm
going
good.
on.
I mean, I just had my chest broken open, and then I got to look at your asshole,
Oh,
your second asshole.
Second asshole and the roadmap that they made with the stitches.
Ugh,
So what they had to do was
it's got to be painful.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm not sitting hard. I'm like kind of like just leaning
Yep.
on the seat. So it was so bad and it was so deep buried inside, they had to cut an L through my butt cheek. So there's like 30 stitches. It's in the shape of an L. It starts on the butt cheek and it goes down the butt crack. Then above it is the hole that he had to make.
Okay.
Now, a normal Pilonidal cyst, you really don't have to do that cutting open and getting in like that. But because the way mine went in sideways and it started burrowing back out, it formed like a growth. So they had to get everything out. When they went in, it was worse than he thought. So they had to make the cut bigger. The problem that I'm having is the hole is above it.
Yeah.
So it's a slit that's like, I want to say like 2.5 inches long. And it leaks. They leak because it's got to be packed, constantly packed. So it leaks like the bodily fluid coming. It's not really, it's bloody, but it's more like clear fluid. And it's leaking on the stitches. So it's uncomfortable all the time. So I got to change the padding like 3-4 times a day. The packing's supposed to be changed every day. And that's not happening because we have a shortage of visiting nurses, my friends.
Yeah. So get into visiting nursing. It seems like they need some.
Yes. It's pretty bad.
But so now that liquid is creeping down the crack of your ass.
crack my ass, the top of my ass.
Yeah, because I know guys that were in prison, they would say you never knew until you seen suds creep down a man's crack of his ass.
This ain't suds. This
and
is
that
worse
you
than
like the
suds.
guy.
If I was in prison, nobody would come near me right now, pal. I'd be the
They'd
safest.
probably be-
I'd be the safest guy in prison right
They'd
now.
probably be trying to shove something in it.
I'd be the safest guy in prison. Trust me.
That's fucked up.
But it's just uncomfortable. It's been a little over 2 weeks, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
I think
every
we're
time I
starting on the
talk to
third
you.
week. It's the process is going to take a while. Like I said to the doctor, when are you going to take the stitches out? He's like, stitches are the least of your problem. He goes, I take them out early, you're going to have a crater. So just to let you people know.
Oh, then some people could come visit, like the Grand Canyon. You just lay on your stomach and everybody comes and visits you. And looks at the hole in your ass.
The kids were pitching popcorn into the hole.
Oh, Jesus
pretty
Christ.
good.
Yeah, it'd be like Plinko. We could put like a board on your back
me.
and then we'll see whatever falls
Whoever
in.
gets it in the hole
Well,
wins.
yeah, we'll use like goobers and then like they can roll down your
you can
back
use bigger than a
on an
goober,
angle.
bro.
Yeah,
You
we
could
could make
just-
this like a game, bro.
You could get popcorn.
We could do this for the podcast. Who wants to see Goober Plinko on Kurt's ass
on the
and
slick
see
of
if
my
you can
butt.
get it into his crater? No, but all joking aside, it just sucks because, like you said, for 2 years you were probably dealing with this.
Yeah.
Because she knows better than you. Because like any other guy, it's been a few. Like with me, they were like, "Oh, have you ever had chest pains?" And I told my doctor outright. I said, "Dude, I've been dealing with chest pains, like pains in my chest, for 10 to 15 years." He's like, "Are you fucking
Push it
serious?"
off.
And I'm like, "Well, I was always a physical worker.
Yeah.
So like I would move a wrong way, I would feel something. I would tear a muscle, pull a muscle. Dude, I was always moving
You
around.
attribute it to like a
Yeah,
muscle
so
pull.
exactly. You don't know. And the first doctor told me that at Center State, great hospital. Do not go there. He said, "Oh, you probably just pulled a muscle. That's what happened. Just take these meds." And you just don't know because you're dealing with the pain so long. And being guys that we normally are, all of us, we're like, I'm tougher than that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these situations then become a real fucking nightmare. You know?
All I know is, as we're getting older, more weird shit's happening.
Yeah.
And I remember my father going through this like weird shit, and I'm like, man, I think I'm turning to
Yeah,
my
well,
father.
stuff you never heard of
No,
because we never heard of it.
but I never heard of it. Like I've heard of people have pilonidal cysts. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It sucks, literally pain in the ass. But they
2 asses.
it's always like a little fucking hole like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had
And
some
because my
sort of
stupidity,
cyst.
it fucking turned into this disaster.
Years ago, same kind of thing. You get, I had a lump behind my ear and it was small. And then what do? It's fine. It's fine.
fuck
It's a pimple. It's something.
Yeah, ingrown hair.
And then next thing you know it, I was growing a head from behind my ear.
Well, at least you could see behind you.
Yeah, like I was just looking behind me and didn't know it. But they had to slice it open, take this thing out. Like it was gross. Like you say, same thing, pack it, stitch it, lick it up, rub it down. Oh no. Then it's gone.
Slap it, lick it up.
Yeah.
Like that.
But yeah, that's the things that we don't take care of right away, unfortunately,
Without a
because
doubt.
we think we're tough, we're good, we don't got to deal with it. But those things do bite you in the ass, literally.
Well, mine
It bit you in the
Bit
ass.
me, stabbed me.
Yeah.
Put a fucking rocket in there.
But listen,
The good thing is
you're
that
on the mend.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
The
you're
good thing
good.
was the biopsy. I was more worried about the biopsies than anything.
Yeah, of course.
Because I go to my doctor's office. In the beginning of all this happening, when I had made the appointment for the first surgery, the day after I went to see the doctor, I fucking backed into a file cabinet and it burst. One of them burst. So I felt like this rush of fucking wet. I'm like, what the fuck? I got nervous. I go to the fucking hospital. I just want to make sure I don't get a staph infection. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. You're leaking.
And I felt weird. I felt like I was going to faint. I felt dizzy.
You were losing
I go
blood.
to the fucking doctor, to the hospital. They run all these tests, make sure, they do blood work. He's like, I think you got COVID. Let's do a COVID test. Sure as shit, I get COVID. That's why I felt like I was going to faint.
she was saying you had COVID in your back.
No.
And it was leaking.
So then I get COVID, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That held it off.
I end up held off the surgery. Then
Okay.
I end up going back to my regular doctor, and he's not there. The PA's there, a different PA than I usually see. And she starts fucking getting me all worked up about. She's like, "Well, this looks more than a pilonidal cyst. This looks like, this doesn't look right. I hope he's doing
Extraction.
no, he's gonna send it out to get tested and all this
Oh,
stuff."
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. He didn't say nothing about that. He just said he's going to take them out. He's got to go deep, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So now in my head, I'm thinking,
Starting
what
to
the
question
fuck?
this
Do I
doctor,
got
bro.
cancer?
How deep did he go in?
Oh, he went in deep.
But now, on a side note, like, I've never heard of someone having ass crack cancer. Is that a thing?
No, the shit that was growing back out.
Oh, so it's just what was coming out of you now. They didn't know.
Yeah,
Like,
because it looked suspicious, I guess.
yeah, I mean, I guess you can get cancer anywhere,
But
but
it was fucking bizarre the way it went down. That it came in one way and then started to grow to shit that broke through my actual ass cheek.
And all this was
cyst
a
came
hair.
in. They don't know. They don't know exactly what caused it, but
normally that's what does it.
it's like an ingrown hair. It was a pilonidal cyst. They say after you have this surgery done, that I have to be on top of like, yeah, keeping no hair there. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I gotta go get like laser hair removal on
Yeah.
my ass to hope that this don't
Yeah, you
happen
got to
again.
get a little Brazilian.
You need to go see Mariana and get waxed.
Well, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to end up doing. But I'm afraid of getting waxed because can't you get ingrown hair when you get waxed? Like I
No,
just
you
rather
get it
get
when you
just
shave.
lasered, maybe.
You get it when you shave.
Well, I don't know,
But I mean, the plus of it, though, all seriousness, the plus of this is if you ever like start going bald, you can take your ass hairs and just tape them on your head because the way your hair is making lefts and rights, maybe it's like grass seed. It'll just fucking
I
mend
think it'll
into your
take
head.
good. I think it'll take
take
good.
good.
I think it will.
You could just make
You got a valid point.
Yeah, you can
I
make
didn't
like
think of
a toupee out of ass
Out of
hairs.
ass hair.
I mean, I won't call you ass man, like a ass head man. Like I won't do that to you.
Well, I already had the fucking stupid plates. A couple of my friends send me the fucking thing from Seinfeld, a plate, ass man.
I wasn't a
pictures of that.
Seinfeld guy.
Yeah, ass man, Kramer. He picked up the wrong plates at DMV and he put them on.
I
His
mean,
car.
maybe somebody needs your hair. I know a few guys balding.
All right, listen. This. I want to know what's going on with you. I haven't
I'm fine.
been face to face with you.
Bro, I'm fine.
I hate that you say it like that.
I'm good.
Because I want you to.
I
Take
do. I
this-
feel great.
I understand that, but I think you need to take it more serious.
I do. I mean, listen.
Don't push yourself. Is
How
what I'm saying.
I don't push myself. I don't do anything. I do nothing all day.
All right.
I do nothing.
You're such a fucking liar.
Can't even look at me.
He's such a fucking liar.
No, I just started cardiac rehab
Now, what's that
this
like?
week.
Now, what does that
It's-
entail? Because I don't know what that is. I was asking Wendy about it.
So it's
You're like monitored when they're doing stuff.
it's like they put a monitor on you.
Okay.
It's like it's like a group of guys. It's like everybody's talking, hanging out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to be here for the half hour and get the fuck out of here, guys.
Yeah.
We're never gonna talk again.
We're not gonna be friends.
No, they were nice guys. They're nice guys, but so what it is they put a monitor on you. You do 15 minutes on the treadmill.
Okay.
You do 15 minutes on a bike, and you do 5 minutes of so I don't know the name of it's like an arm machine.
Okay.
And it's just to get your heart rate up, and they can watch you how it comes down. They check your blood pressure after,
How's
before.
everything looking while you're doing it
Everything's
right now?
fine.
Everything's good.
I mean, they haven't told me anything like, hey, we got a problem.
Okay.
But they like ask you like, oh, what do you think this was? Like, stressful, not what 1 to 10, like what strenuous was.
Do you feel winded when you're doing it?
No.
At all?
No. Because I'm doing that. So I'm doing like I do like the mile on the treadmill. I do like 2 miles on the bike.
Okay.
And then I come home and walk 3 miles with my neighbor.
Okay.
So it's just,
Who you walking with? The retired cop?
no, my neighbor up the block is a retired finance guy. One day we'll get him on the podcast, talk money. But
the cop is the one that had the problem with the heart. correct?
yes, yeah, and we had spoken to him, and Wendy had thanked him, and I thanked him, and we're gonna get him on the podcast.
He was the one who originally when he was going through his stuff, told you.
Yeah, and now turn around to where now you get to where we're at, right? So now all my friends now are going to get cardiologists. They're all running.
Yeah,
like
well,
everybody's like,
gotta.
fuck this. My neighbor was telling me the other day, busting my chops. Like, he's like, I fucking hate you. I'm like, why? He's like, because my wife sent me for all this shit. And they wound up finding, what was he? He's now pre-diabetic and some other shit. Like, because now you're going for one thing, but they find all this other
Yeah,
shit. Once
well,
you do all the blood
thank
works
God.
and everything else. I got another Looney
God they found
Tune, my buddy Sal, who's been going to a cardiologist since he's 20. He's been on blood meds, that. Just found that he has narrowing of his arteries. So now he's got to get stents put in. Like, so he's a disaster. And then I have other stories where, hey, I went, everything checked out. I got 0 calcium. This is good. That's good. So it's great that
At least
guys
you
are
know.
just being,
proactive.
proactive about it. And it's a lot more people now. Like I know a lot of people reaching out. Hey, I went to the doctor. This is what, and it's good that it's getting out there.
It's happening a lot more frequent to younger people now.
Yeah, and like we spoke about it. We spoke about it right after. They're pinning things on certain sicknesses that went around and shots that they gave, but they do that for everything. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They say, even with the kids, like, oh, the kids are getting all these new shots and vaccines. That's leading to this. And granted, they're never going to pin it on something because who's going to take the fall for it?
No, nobody's taking the fall for any of that.
No. So it's just more of, I hate to say living with it. You just gotta keep an eye on it.
I'm always nervous about my heart because when I was 26 was the first time it happened to me. I went to AFib.
Yeah.
From alcohol poisoning. It was my birthday. I was down the shore. I went ballistic.
Were you drinking Mad Dog 2020?
No, I was drinking Grey
Cisco?
Goose when it first came out. I drank a bottle of Goose.
Yeah, the fucking French tried to kill you.
The French.
Bastards.
I drank a bottle of Goose. Then I drank, then we went to Bar A. And I was doing lemon drop shots.
Oh, real man you are.
And beers.
Oh.
So I already drank a bottle of vodka. Then I was drinking that. Then, I don't know, it was my birthday. So I remember drinking champagne, like out of the bottle like a fucking baller, right? All fucked up.
This night got crazy.
I woke up that next morning on my picnic table in my backyard of my show house, balls ass naked. I felt a little weird. Well, because I was naked, my heart felt weird.
The cool breeze from the ocean.
I came home on a Sunday, felt like shit. The standing joke is Sunday night dinner, my mother made vodka sauce, homemade vodka sauce.
Oh,
it gets burnt out, but whatever. I probably made it worse. You know my mother, right? So that following Monday morning, I was 26, so I was before sanitation, right before. I was at the shop, felt like shit. I was sweating, but ice cold, and you could see my heart beating through my shirt.
Yeah.
Told my cousin, I'm like, man, I don't feel good. He's like, you don't look good. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I go to my doctor, throws an EKG on. He's like, I called the hospital. They're waiting for you. I have an ambulance coming. I go, I'm not going to the fucking ambulance. He goes, what are you talking about? I go,
typical man thing to do.
I'm going home and taking a shower.
Yeah.
And changing, and then I'll go to the hospital.
Yeah, I can't go dirty and sweaty.
No, that's what I did. So as soon as I got in, they were waiting for me. I'll never forget it. I go into triage. The fucking nurse is taking my vitals. She starts panicking because it was so bad that my heart rate was going up to 200 and change and then dropping to like 30.
Yeah, you were like racing.
It was going up and then crashing.
Yeah.
And what happens is, it was funny because the doctors told me, this is how kids die in college. I'm like, what are you talking about, throwing up? He goes, no. Their heart's going to AFib from alcohol, and then they go to bed.
Well, those kids are on...
They start to shoot clots.
Massive drugs, too.
The wrong clot, you die. So I went through that I was 26. Then when I was on sanitation, I was 37. I was working 2 jobs. I was working a lot, doing stuff with the kids. I was fucking eating
McDonald's.
Fat burners just to stay awake.
Oh,
like crazy.
yeah.
The ones that you could get everywhere.
Stack of twos.
I was fucking popping them just to stay awake. But I was taking them a lot.
Nothing like it.
Drinking like a pot of coffee a day, plus like fucking 10, 15 stackers a day, just to stay awake. I'm working 12 to 8 one night. I finish the route. I come home. I go lay in bed next to my ex-wife. I go, I don't feel right. Just make sure I don't die. I'm going to go to the hospital in the morning. She's like, what are you talking about? I go, I think I'm an AFib again. She's like, what do you mean? How do you know you're an AFib? I go, because I feel like I'm having an asthma attack and my heart's racing and I'm fucking cold and I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm definitely an AFib. She goes, just go back to work and go from there. I go, no, fuck that. I can't. I'll get fucking in trouble or whatever. I'm like, I'll just sign out and I'll go to the hospital. I sign out. I go to the fucking hospital. Sure as shit, I'm an AFib again. Same bullshit. They admit me to the hospital. They try with fucking IVs. I got like 6 IVs in me. Never works. Then they got to fucking put me out and they fucking shock me. I'll never forget the first time it happened. How often you're in the hospital when you're 26? Probably once before if you broke a bone or something. And I'm in CCU. And you could call out, but you can't phone calls can't come in, but you could call out at the time at CCU. That's the way the unit was.
Yeah.
So somebody came and woke me up, and I signed something. Now I'm a young kid.
So you got a sex
fuck I
change.
signed. So now I'm waking up. I'm coming to. I'm hitting the buzzer. No one's coming to the fucking room. I'm like, what the fuck? I grab the phone. I call my mother. I'm like, listen, I just signed something. I don't know what the fuck I signed, but you got to get here now. I don't know what's the fucking for in the morning, whatever it is. My mother shows up. My father. I see my father in the doorway, and my mother's like tearing up. I go, the fuck are you crying for? Am I dying? She's like, no, you're not dying, but you signed a piece of paper that they can only do this defibrillation thing 3 times. If it doesn't work, you're gonna have to get a pacemaker. I go, I'm fucking 26.
Yeah, well,
That was the first time I ever quit smoking. I was so fucking scared.
yeah.
I quit smoking, everything. I was eating better. I was a fucking mess. Second time it happened. Now I have a cardiologist since then. That's why I'm always going for fucking checkups. And when I thought I was having a fucking heart attack last year,
You had a guy.
I had a guy, and he's the one that sent me. He's like, we're not doing this. We're not fucking around with a stress test. He goes, I'm doing a catheterization. We're going in, and we're going to see if there's something fucking going on, and we got to get to the bottom of it now. I go, all right. And I went, did the catheterization, and knock on wood, everything turned out
Good.
good. But I'm always worried about my fucking heart because of that.
So they never did any kind of monitors on you.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they didn't put a pacemaker. They didn't
No.
put any of that
I
stuff
never
in
ended
you.
up having to get that, no.
They put that in you. And you haven't had one of those in
Nope.
how long?
Since I'm 37.
Yeah, it was like 40 years ago.
53.
Yeah, so
It's such a
like
fucking joke.
70 something now.
But you know, you attribute it to fucking bullshit. But as I got older, like you're saying, like we're men, we're like, oh fuck it, we'll be all right. But as you get older, I got so fucking scared last year because I was feeling a feeling I never felt before.
You're a Mary.
And I was like, what the fuck? I said, I'm having a heart attack.
And this is all because the French tried to kill you.
Yeah.
And you were popping bottles of champagne, drinking two shots at Avenue B over there.
Barre
Yeah.
was fun, bro.
No, Barre was a lot of fun, but I mean, you
That's
go
right,
there.
Barre,
I go
many
there. I
nights.
drink the nickel beers and just drink beers all day,
Yeah.
and I spent $3.
No, not me.
You're going, give me a lemon drop shot, please. Make it 4.
Nah, I used to.
And it almost killed you. Think of that. You almost died. How could we explain to people
I died
that
from
you
a
almost
lemon
died
drop shot.
from a lemon drop
They're
shot?
so good. They were so good. They were so fucking good.
Terrible.
Nice
Terrible.
ice cold vodka and just a little sugar on a
Ah,
lemon.
Jesus Christ.
Good stuff.
Oh, with the Grey Goose, unbelievable. But no, listen, yeah, and this is the craziest thing. You know, I'm not saying I'm in the best health. I'm not saying you're in the worst health, but there's just everybody's different.
100%.
You could be overweight and not have a problem. You could be like skinny as a rail and have a problem. It's so all over the place.
This is the hereditary shit. too
Yeah,
comes
the
into
hereditary
play.
shit. That's why I tell everyone, if your parents aren't alive, if you ask your aunts and uncles, ask somebody in your family has to know history.
Yeah.
Where you could say, all right, this one died. And the sad part too is our grandparents, they didn't die of coronary artery disease, this heart disease, that heart disease. No, they just died of heart attacks.
Yeah.
They didn't have it back then.
Yeah, that was my grandfather. Was in his 60s. He had a massive heart attack. And died.
Yeah, they didn't have it back
My
then.
mother's father.
Yeah, so it's like, it's hard to have that conversation with
Yeah.
people that aren't here
Yeah.
and say, hey, what was your pain? What was this? And you're not thinking it when my grandparent, actually my grandfather, he died when I was 5. My grandmother, I never met. So they died young.
Yeah.
And those are the people that you have to get your info from, and they ain't here no more.
Well, I feel bad for, like, I worry about my cousin Jerry Sarai.
Yeah.
His mom has serious heart problems.
Yeah, but it skips too. You got to watch.
To the point where she can't get any more stents. She's had like 25 stents done.
But
The problem is her veins are too, I don't know, they can't do any kind of surgeries anymore on her. That's it.
they
So,
couldn't open her up?
They can't do anything anymore. She's had countless open heart surgery, tons of shit done.
Way to get Wendy really excited about this.
No. No, I'm just saying because my cousin's probably early 40s, right? He's younger than you.
Yeah.
And I worry about him and his sister all the time because not only did his mother have it, his father had heart problems. And I'm always like, Jeff, you got to get yourself checked. Just stay on top of it. Just, you know what I mean? Stay on top of it. But even if you stay on top of it, if it's going to be there, it's going to be there. Like you're saying, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you're out of shape, overweight.
You can't control it.
No. And certain people's bodies create
Those issues.
Yeah.
And it does jump though, they do say. Like, so I can have an issue. My oldest sister has she's AFib. But
doesn't
now
necessarily mean
my
the kids
middle
will.
sister, you know, Kelly, she's got no issue.
Yeah.
You know, and I think Amy was still waiting on tests that she was having done. But it could jump around. It could skip. It could, you know, so don't freak the fuck out and be like, oh my God.
Just get your
You
checkups.
know. Yeah, you just go, you get blood work.
Listen, I had catheterization done at 3 years old the first time. 3.
You probably remember that, right?
I remember the because they did it through the leg.
Yeah.
I remember like having a big bandage on my leg. And then once I got older, I thought I broke my leg. I thought I jumped down the steps and thought I was Superman.
Yeah.
I'm almost like, that story never happened. You made that story up in your head. I don't know where the fuck you got
You were
that
lying
from.
to people.
I remember somebody brought me a cash register to the hospital. I was up at NYU. Like the fake cash registers.
Oh, I thought they wanted to just start working.
No. Well, guineas, that's what they usually do.
Yeah.
My
You
grandfather.
gotta, you gotta know how to use the tools, how to make wine in the basements.
Yeah.
That's how it worked.
I never learned how to make wine. Sauce, yes, not wine.
But yeah, it's just, listen, these are things, even, you know, with your, you know, your ass issues, these are things that we have to start taking care of.
Yeah.
And I know we think we're better than everything and, you know, we don't need it. And if you got a hairy ass, go get it shaved. Like don't shave it. Go get a bikini wax. I know this is hard to say, but it's just, you know, you got to go Brazilian. Or if you have a good friend, you know, just lather it up and tell them to scream.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll do it right here.
Get
We're
some
gonna
Nair.
we're gonna
Can we do
we're gonna
Nair?
give no. I'll tell you a quick story about that. I'm gonna get at this.
You nailed yourself?
Oh, bro, it was worse than that, and it's a funny story. So we're gonna if everybody wants to, you got to reach out and let us know if you want on this table to me to give Kurt a Brazilian wax, butt wax, and rip all his hairs off.
I don't know if the table
And
can handle
if
it.
you have hair issues
Yeah.
on your head,
We'll
I
learn.
will ship them to
We're
your
gonna
house.
put the camera at the top so it's
Oh yeah, we're gonna
facing
get
down.
right in. I'm gonna
Zoom
put a
right in on
camera
it.
on my head and we'll get in. No, so get to an air story of mine. So I was a court runner for my cousin's business in Manhattan before I got on sanitation.
So you took all your hair off so you'd be faster.
No.
Oh.
But at the time, you know, I have, you know, friends in every demographic all over. I don't care. You know, I'll hang out with anybody.
Okay.
As long as we're cool, we're cool. I don't care what color, race. I don't give a fuck what y'all. So anyway, I was hanging out with these black guys. I got along with them great. And they were both bald. Like shaved bald down to the skin, never like bumps, you know. Anytime I tried to Bic razor my head, I would always get like razor blade bumps and all that shit, right? So I had to ask my boy, I'm like, bro, how the fuck do you do it? He's like, well, we use this stuff called black magic. So I said, all right, let me go check it out. So you go into Walgreens, CVS at the time, Walgreens wasn't around. And it's this little thing and it's called black magic. The first line on it says, specifically for black men. Do not use if not you.
Yeah, well, just
Something
because
like
you're
that.
6'4" doesn't put you in that category.
Yeah. And I'm not hung like them, so that's not helping me. So needless to say, I read the directions. You lather it up like Nair.
Yeah.
You put it on your head.
Oh, yeah.
You wait 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you use the back of a butter knife, which I should have been afraid of. Like they didn't say use like
butter knife.
just use like a straight wood, like
They're
a piece of
telling you
wood
to
or
use the
anything.
back of a butter
Yeah, it's
knife.
like we're in prison again. Nothing against black guys in prison. I'm just saying, like, why am I putting a butter knife on the back of on my head, my skull?
I don't know.
So anyway, I start doing it. Right? I do it. And
Lather it up.
listen, the hair was coming out. It was nice. I was like, this is good. So I did the other side, got that, because you don't want to do too much because you don't want to leave it on too long.
Okay.
Because it start to burn like Nair kind of. So, you know, you start to do it. Oh, all right, everything looks good. Yeah, but you know what? I missed the patch over here didn't come out right, and over here didn't come out right. So I put more on.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I couldn't put a hat on my head for like a month.
You had it burnt?
I burnt the fuck out of my skull. Like my whole head was pink.
Yeah, what was up with that fucking phase with the bald head?
I didn't like doing my hair.
Even like when you were first dating, you had that shaved head.
Yeah, I had shaved hair, big
Actually,
goatee.
you just posted a picture of you guys
Yeah.
together. You had that fucking head.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I didn't like doing my hair and stuff. And it was easy.
Should embrace having hair.
But dude, if you are a white guy out there, do not use black magic. Let's put it this way. You could use it,
I'm Italian,
but
so
if you miss spots, don't reapply right away. Wait a few days. That's what my buddies had said. The dudes were like, when I came in, I was like taking my hat off. I'm like, oh my God. They were like, what'd you do? They said, you're never supposed to put it on right away after. After you do the first coat, if it's missed, then you have to like bick it to clean it, and that's it. And there might be spots here and there. Yeah.
down to a science.
Well, yeah.
It's like black magic.
It's black magic. But yeah, that's my nair
So we're
story.
gonna put
We
that
could
on
do
my
it.
ass?
Oh, we could put black magic on your ass. That'd be nice.
What if it fucking burns?
Pull it, well, fucking right down, yeah, with the cracky old ass with a butter knife backwards.
I want to see.
And then we'll ship it off to
I'm
people.
gonna ask my girlfriend when I get home later if she could take her finger and pull the packing out and see how far her finger goes in that.
Maybe we
hole.
should go to China.
Imagine if she like gets like to the middle of my ass, she's that deep.
Oh, maybe you have something in there. She could tickle it.
We can
and
videotape
it can make
She
you
could go like this, and it'll look like an alien come out of my butt.
Jesus Christ. But
Good stuff.
no, but on that note, happy you're back.
Yeah, I'm
Happy
glad
you're
to be
feeling
back.
better. And yeah, you just gotta take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I know.
That's just a part of it now.
We don't think about who fucking bears the brunt of it all.
Yeah. Well, you know. Yeah, they'll be all right. They'll live.
Dude, I feel so bad for Krista. I'm like, I
Well,
keep up
she's
every
got to
time.
clean your second asshole.
Listen,
I
dude,
feel bad for her
apol-
too.
And she'll tell you, I apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, why do you keep saying you're sorry? I'm like, because nobody needs to fucking be subjected to this. This is fucking horrible.
Yeah, she didn't sign up for that shit.
But the other, let me tell you, Marie, my mom, she don't fucking play. She come right in, put gloves on. She's like, all right, lay down. I
Bend
got you."
over.
She don't care.
Oh,
Your
so
mother-
she'll do the wax.
I don't know if she'll do the wax.
All right, well, to have her come here and we'll wax your ass crack.
Well, you know what I should do? I should get the new fucking guy she's seeing, make him stand in the room while she does it.
All right, we're not.
Watch.
We're not talking
You
about
want to be
that.
part of this fucking family? You got to watch this because I know my
No,
dad
on
would.
that note, we're gonna get out of here.
All right.
We appreciate everybody checking us out again. Follow us, share. You know, get your friends involved. And if you want to see Kurt Brazilian waxed on this table,
Black magic.
you know, let us know. Reach out, let us know, and we'll go from there. But as always, people, be nice. You never know what somebody's going through.
Keep taking those steps forward, pal.
Peace out.
Later.
Later.
What's up? Yeah. Get a load of this.